Steel toe boots and black coffee. Clock in, countdown to that rusty rig in the driveway. Trailer lights on, cheap gas, high hopes, low budget. Number tape crooked, but that's alright, I kinda love it.
Wrong way.
Just turning left to stay first ain't last, I'm fine. Little dust, little damage. Still smiling underneath that grime. Hard work, hustle for a halfway finish. Way to the crowd, like I'm winning this thing. Just a
All over the place. Oh gosh. Yeah. What a mess.
But he'll be in the stands, betting beers. I don't finish dead last. Duct tape dreams, zip tie seat in the thrift store mask. I ain't chasing fame, just a few good laps at last. I'm just turning left to stay average. I ain't first thing.
Race day, but a different kind of race day. We are headed out of town to Mississippi Thunder Speedway. Never been there, so this is going to be a new experience for us. We made some adjustments on the car and went by some of the chassis builders' specs, and we're going to give it a whirl, see what happens. We're all loaded and we got about a 5-hour drive ahead of us, so we'll get going. We have arrived at Mississippi Thunder. Got unloaded here quick. Still got a little bit of getting situated. But we're gonna go up and take a look at the track. See what this place looks like. Ready, Brad? It's crazy, what?
It's only modified so far.
What else would it be?
There's like 6 cars here and they're all modified so far.
You think those are big boy mods? Well,
The
one
last
of
one to
them
pull in
is.
is
Those
an
two
A.
are B.
Yeah. That one is good.
We'll have to go check in for our draw fee. But I want to see this first. That's a lot of steps. Wow. It's a cool looking track. There's lots of room for activities. Holy crap. I like it. Should be fun. Here we are up close, assuming this is where staging and where we enter the track. And we must exit over there. Not sure how you do that, if you drive through the infield or what. We'll figure that out later. I'm sure they'll tell us. Now we got a new water truck. Twister on the bottom. Nice.
so you know when you're up on the track. Hobbies will be first, B-Mod second, stock cars third, Eco Mods fourth, A-Mods will run last tonight. That will be for hot laps, heats, and the features. There will not be any B names as far as I can see unless we get quite a few cars coming through the gate, so just be heads up. I will do my best, if you keep your ears in, I will do my best to talk to everybody in between races just to kind of let you know where we're at and try to announce some things there. I will also let you know what Bob's doing in terms of intermission, but I would assume right now that he's not going to do anything. We got 52 cars. Just make the assumption he's not going to do anything. We're going to go straight into the features, and if we do something, you'll have a little bit extra time. Couple things tonight. Those of you top four in the features, when you come to the scale house at the end of the race, it's driver and one pit crew, not your entire pit crew. You're going to get DQ'd for that. Okay, they want one pit crew plus the driver. Everyone else has to be away from the car. Okay, please let anyone know that you don't see here right now. Let them know that, because there's no excuse. They should be at this meeting and they're going to enforce it. There's too many people up here around cars. If you want them to tech and do it well, you've got to give them the opportunity to do so and get away from the cars. Couple things as always, if you're going to pit, you're doing it on the infield. If you get off the track, we're going to make the assumption you're done. If you go to the infield, please let us know that you're changing the tire. We'll pay attention, but if someone hollers for you, give us a thumbs up so we know, and we'll give you that time to change the tire. Otherwise, when you get on the track for your heat or feature, please give me a nice slow rolling start so we can get around, and we're going to try to go green right away if we possibly can. Those of you in the front, if you speed up, you're going to hear me over the radio telling you to slow down. Okay? Any questions? Redraw. Yeah.
Redraw, are you just going to walk around again?
How do you want to do a redraw?
I don't know what we got for each class. That's the car count.
15 is the most, 11, 12, 7, 7.
Yeah, why don't you get rid of passing points just for tonight and go back like we used to? That way you can do it right here and you don't have to worry about it.
Draws you come across?
Yeah, like top 2 or top 3.
You guys up for that? Sounds good.
Alright, I'll let Mike know. I don't have any issue with that.
Okay, that'll be as simple as for everybody.
That way you're not coming back up one day. So. Alright, good luck. If you guys got something, need something, please let one of my officials know. We'll do our best to help you out. Good luck.
sucks, and holy crap, this track is fun. It was a little tacky the first couple laps. It started going away, and yeah, tried feeling it out, tried different things every lap. Some of it was okay, some of it wasn't so okay, and my laps were fairly consistent, about, I don't know, probably half second, closer to a second off the guy in the front. So we're not where we need to be, but I also was trying to figure out how to drive the damn car. The changes that we made this week, going through the stuff on the rear end, holy crap, totally different car. It seems like we're bringing a different car every week. For the better. We're not fast yet, mostly because the driver sucks and doesn't know what he's doing, but hopefully we can learn with racing on these tracks this weekend. So we'll see what we end up starting in the feature, probably in the back, because I drew 246, which is why I started in the back of my heat. And yeah, we're almost ready for the feature, so we're going to get going. And it's not hot, but holy crap, is it humid. As you can see, dripping with sweat. So yeah, we're going to get ready. We're probably lining up here pretty soon. We made a couple changes, tightened up the car a little bit, and we'll see if it's enough. Probably isn't. And learn from what I don't know. Okay, we'll see you later. All right, what's our lineup?
You're dead last.
Dead last. Sweet!
Sweet 16.
At least nobody can pass me.
Right.
Well, that's not true. There's a few guys up front that might be able to come around and pass me.
Yeah. Yeah. Sweet 16.
Sweet 16, and I get to try and pass the cars in front of me.
As long as you don't watch the winner take the checkered flag.
Unless I'm in second.
Right.
Then it's
Or
okay.
you're the winner.
That's different.
Then you're the winner.
Yeah.
We passed
That would be
all those
acceptable.
cars.
I think that's a lofty goal for tonight.
I think so.
Yeah. All right. We'll see what happens. The cap? Yeah, we gotta start it so we can make sure it's done. that went fast. Oh man, I got dirt in my eyes. We ran a 20 lap feature. I think we were done in under 5 minutes. And okay, maybe it was more than that. But it's what, 8:30?
My recording was 6 minutes and 26 seconds. That's like with a couple warm-up laps.
That's with the couple warm-up laps and the caution.
I paused it.
Oh, you paused it for that, okay. So that took a few minutes. We were probably on the track for 10 minutes. We did have the car get a little bit warm towards the end. That last caution with, what, 2-3 to go. I think I was sitting about 220, and she started to climb there the last 2 laps a little bit. So probably got to clean up our radiator a little bit tomorrow. That's the best this car has ever felt on a slick track in my life. I've never raced limited grip and actually had confidence in the car, so that was pretty much awesome. I consider that beyond a win, because I have struggled in the slick as long as I've owned this car or any B-Mod. I won't say I was fast. I did see the leader go by me at one point. That was the first go round. Probably took him, what, 10-12 laps to do it though. So there was that. But yeah, that went pretty well. We finished, what, 13th out of 16?
13, yep.
And I think one of those was due to a car dropping out, and the others, I think I legitimately passed cars tonight on a slick, racy surface. I call that a win. I suck as a driver, so it's a big win. And maybe I'm starting to learn this whole turning the car on limited grip thing. Anyway, it was fun. We're gonna go watch the Eco Mods and the A Mods, and yeah, that should be it for now. We'll check in before we head out. All right, walk around time. Now, I know this might be confusing to some of you, but I did not just wash the car. We did not just get finished washing. We actually just finished racing a full show. Hot laps, heat race, feature, and this is the result. If I look real close, there's a couple dirt spots there, and you have to squint. But if you look real close up here, let's see if we can get the camera to cooperate. Nope, we can't. There is some dirt up there, not a lot. There's a little bit right there on the bumper. There we go. Okay. Other than that, car's in one piece. I did not wad it up, even though there were a couple incidents in 3 and 4 that I jumped the cushion, and that wasn't good, but managed to bring it back around and save the car. Overall, that was absolutely the best this car has ever been on the slick, ever. Best any car I've had ever has. So we're headed in the right direction. I think we definitely found some grip. I just need to get better at driving it now, and I think the speed will be there. So we're gonna get packed up and get some rest tonight, do some service and maintenance, and head to Deer Creek tomorrow. So that will most likely be another video, and we will share that one with you once we're there. All right, thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to comment your thoughts on my mediocre racing. Like and subscribe, because you know what, it doesn't cost you anything, but it helps us. So hey, why not? And thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. See you at the track.
Just turning left to stay average.